Welcome back to the channel, Rare Coins Collection, where we explore the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we're going to talk about a coin that may be sitting in your pocket right now, the United States quarter dollar from 2018. Now, at first glance, this might seem like just another modern coin, but trust me, this one could be worth a lot more than you think. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on more exciting coin discoveries. And for all you seasoned collectors out there, keep watching, because you might just have a hidden gem in your collection. Stick with us, and by the end of this video, you'll learn why the 2018 quarter dollar could be worth $5,000, yes, $5,000, before we dive into the details of why the 2018 quarter dollar is so valuable. Let's take a quick look at its background. The quarter is one of the most iconic coins in American history. First introduced in 1796, it has gone through many different designs over the centuries, each reflecting the changing times and values of the country. By 2018, the U.S. Mint had already long retired the classic Washington quarter design, which had been in circulation for decades. However, as part of the America the Beautiful Quarter program, a new series of commemorative quarters was introduced, with each coin honoring a different national park or historic site across the United States. In 2018, the U.S. Mint released 5 different quarters, each featuring a different location: the Apostle Islands National Lakeshore in Wisconsin, the Voyageurs National Park in Minnesota, the Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore in Michigan, the Cumberland Island National Seashore in Georgia, and the Block Island National Wildlife Refuge in Rhode Island. Each of these quarters had its own unique design and was released at different times throughout the year, but here's the catch: not all 2018 quarters are worth the same. Some are more valuable than others, and the reason comes down to rarity, condition, and a few special features. Let's break down why certain 2018 quarters are worth thousands of dollars. Each of the 2018 quarters features a unique design that highlights the beauty of the national parks and historical landmarks it commemorates. The obverse, front, side of the coin, as with all quarters, features the iconic portrait of George Washington, the first president of the United States. However, it's the reverse, back, side that's where the real value lies. Each design is a stunning tribute to the specific park or site it represents, showcasing the natural beauty and cultural significance of these places. Whether it's the serene landscapes of Apostle Islands and National Lakeshore or the rugged beauty of Pictured Rocks and National Lakeshore, each design on the 2018 quarter is full of detail and symbolism. Now, what makes certain 2018 quarters valuable is the quality of the minting process. Coins that are struck with a higher degree of precision and have fewer defects are far more desirable to collectors. And, of course, certain minting errors or special features can dramatically increase the value of these coins. So, what makes some 2018 quarter dollars worth so much money? The key to understanding their value lies in the rarity and condition of the coin. Low mintage. While the 2018 quarters were minted in high numbers, some of the designs were produced in lower quantities, making them rarer than others. Coins with lower mintage numbers tend to have a higher value in the market because collectors are always on the lookout for scarcer coins. If a particular 2018 quarter was struck in smaller numbers or has been harder to find, its value can rise significantly. Minting errors. Just like with other coins, errors made during the minting process can add considerable value to a coin. Some of the most sought-after coins in the world are those that were accidentally struck with mistakes, whether it's misaligned dies, double strikes, or incorrect metal composition. If you happen to find a 2018 quarter with one of these minting errors, it could fetch a premium price at auction. Condition. As with all coins, the condition of the 2018 quarter is absolutely crucial to its value. A coin in uncirculated or near mint condition, meaning it has no wear, scratches, or other signs of damage, will always be worth more than a heavily circulated coin. Coins that have been carefully stored and maintained in pristine condition can fetch thousands of dollars, especially if they have additional rare features or errors. Special features. Some of the 2018 quarters were issued with unique characteristics or features that make them stand out. For example, certain releases in the America the Beautiful series featured reverse-proof finishes or were part of limited edition sets. These special versions can be much more valuable than standard versions of the coin, especially when they're in excellent condition. Now, here's the moment you've all been waiting for: how much is the 2018 quarter dollar actually worth? Well, if you have one of the rare, high-quality versions of the 2018 quarter, particularly one with a minting error or special feature, you could be sitting on a small fortune. A 2018 quarter dollar in pristine, uncirculated condition, or even better, one with a minting error or a unique feature, could be worth an incredible $5,000. Yes, that's right, $5,000 for a single quarter. So, the next time you come across a 2018 quarter, don't just toss it aside. Take a close look and examine the coin carefully for any errors or signs of rare features. You could have a coin worth $5,000 sitting right in your pocket. Today, we've got a fascinating one for you: the United States quarter dollar from 2019. Now, you might be thinking, it's just a regular quarter, right? But hold on, there's a lot more to this coin than meets the eye. In fact, a 2019 quarter could be worth much more than its face value. Stick around to the end, because we'll reveal exactly why some 2019 quarter dollars are worth $4,000, yes, $4,000, so, if you're ready to discover why this modern coin has become a favorite among collectors, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss another exciting coin find. Let's dive into it. To understand why the 2019 quarter dollar is so valuable, we need to first explore its background. The quarter dollar, or simply the quarter, has been a staple in U.S. currency for over 2 centuries, first introduced in 1796. Since then, it's gone through many different designs, each representing different periods of American history and culture. In 2019, the U.S. Mint continued its tradition of commemorating significant moments and national landmarks by releasing quarters as part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program. This program began in 2010 and features a different national park or site on the reverse side of each coin. These coins are issued over several years, with each quarter in the series honoring a different part of the United States. The 2019 quarters were particularly significant because they featured some of the most beautiful and historically rich landmarks in the U.S. The 5 different designs released that year honored San Antonio Mission's National Historical Park in Texas, Frank Church River of No Return Wilderness in Idaho, War in the Pacific National Historical Park in Guam, American Memorial Park in the Northern Mariana Islands, and Lowell National Historical Park in Massachusetts. But what makes these 2019 quarters stand out in the world of coin collecting isn't just the designs. It's the rarity, condition, and a few special characteristics that can make them much more valuable than you might expect. Let's talk about the design of the 2019 quarter dollar, which is where the magic happens. On the obverse, front, of the coin, you'll still see the familiar image of George Washington, created by John Flanagan. This design has been used on the quarter since 1932, and it's instantly recognizable to anyone familiar with U.S. currency, but it's the reverse side that is the real star of the show. Each of the 5 designs released in 2019 is a unique tribute to a national park or landmark, beautifully capturing the essence of that place. From the stunning missions in San Antonio to the lush wilderness of Idaho, the design of each quarter is intricate and full of life. One of the most interesting features of these designs is the level of detail and symbolism incorporated into each coin. For example, the San Antonio Mission's quarter shows the historic mission San Jose, while the War in the Pacific quarter depicts a wartime memorial to honor the sacrifices made during World War II. These designs aren't just about looking beautiful, they tell the stories of the places they represent, making them incredibly significant both historically and artistically. Now, here's where things get interesting for collectors. Not all of these quarters were produced in the same numbers. Some are rarer than others, and the quality of the minting plays a huge role in their value. So, what makes some 2019 quarters worth a lot more than others? The key factors are rarity, condition, and the presence of any minting errors. Limited mintage. While the U.S. Mint produced millions of these coins in 2019, certain designs or batches were minted in smaller numbers, making them rarer and more valuable. Coins that were part of a limited release or were issued later in the year may have lower availability, making them more desirable for collectors. Minting errors. As with any coin, the rarer varieties are often those that feature minting errors. Whether it's a double strike, misaligned die, or a blemish on the design, errors can significantly increase a coin's value. Collectors often go crazy for coins with these types of errors, since they're so unique and impossible to replicate. If you have a 2019 quarter with an error, you could be sitting on something much more valuable than you might have guessed. Condition. As always, the condition of a coin plays a huge role in determining its value. A 2019 quarter in mint condition, meaning it shows no signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration, will fetch a far higher price than a coin that's been in circulation. Coins that have been carefully stored in protective cases and well maintained are pristine, making them highly sought after by collectors looking for the best examples of each release. And now, the moment you've been waiting for: just how much is the 2019 quarter dollar worth? Well, if you have one of the rarer designs, minting errors, or a quarter in uncirculated condition, you could be holding a coin worth up to $4,000. Yes, you read that correctly, $4,000 for a single quarter. Of course, not every 2019 quarter will be worth this much, but if you have a particularly rare version or one with minting errors, it could be worth far more than its face value. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition or those that were produced in limited quantities are the ones that can fetch big bucks in the world of coin collecting. So, there you have it, the 2019 quarter dollar isn't just your average coin. If you've got a rare design, a minting error, or a coin in excellent condition, you might just have a valuable treasure on your hands. $4,000 for a single quarter might sound unbelievable, but in the world of coin collecting, it's not as far-fetched as it seems. Today's video is one you won't want to miss. We're going to talk about a coin that might be sitting in your pocket right now, the United States quarter dollar from 2020. Now, at first glance, the 2020 quarter may seem like just another regular coin. But trust me, there's a lot more to this quarter than you might think. In fact, this coin could be worth far more than its face value. So, if you're curious about how a 2020 quarter could be worth $2,000, stick around until the end of the video. We've got all the details coming your way, and if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you never miss out on more exciting coin discoveries. Let's dive in and explore the hidden value of the 2020 quarter dollar. The quarter dollar has been a staple in American currency for over 2 centuries, and its design has evolved over time to reflect key moments in U.S. history. First minted in 1796, the quarter has undergone numerous design changes. Most recently, the quarter dollar was part of the America the Beautiful Quarter program, which began in 2010 and ran through 2021. In 2020, the U.S. Mint released the final set of quarters in this program, commemorating national parks and landmarks across the United States. These coins featured some of the country's most iconic and beloved sites, bringing the America the Beautiful series to a close. But what makes the 2020 quarter truly special isn't just its place in history. It's the rarity, condition, and sometimes errors that can make certain 2020 quarters worth far more than the face value. Some of these coins could be worth up to $2,000 or more, especially if you have one of the rarer or error-struck versions. The design of the 2020 quarter is absolutely stunning and filled with rich symbolism. As always, the obverse side of the coin features George Washington, the first President of the United States, created by John Flanagan. This design has been in use since 1932, making it one of the most recognizable faces in U.S. coinage, but it's the reverse side of the coin that really catches the eye. The 2020 quarters are part of the America the Beautiful Quarter program, which means each coin features a unique design honoring a national park or historic site. Each coin in the series highlights the beauty and cultural significance of the landmarks they commemorate. Whether it's the historical beauty of Weir Farm or the military history of war in the Pacific, the reverse designs of the 2020 quarters are detailed and tell the stories of the places they represent. They were crafted with such care and attention to detail that these quarters are not just currency, they are miniature works of art. Now, let's talk about what really makes some of the 2020 quarter dollars so valuable in the world of coin collecting. While the 2020 quarters were minted in large numbers, certain factors make some of them much more desirable and expensive. Low mintage. Although millions of quarters were produced in 2020, some of the designs were struck in smaller quantities than others. This can happen for a number of reasons, whether it's due to production schedules or public demand. Coins with a lower mintage are always more valuable because they are harder to find. So, if you've got a 2020 quarter from one of the rarer designs, you could have something special. Minting errors. This is where things get really exciting for collectors. Coins with minting errors are incredibly valuable because they're one of a kind. These errors can range from simple things like misaligned dies or double strikes to more dramatic issues like off-center designs or incorrect metal compositions. If you happen to find a 2020 quarter with a minting mistake, you could be holding a coin that's worth thousands of dollars. Condition. As always in the world of coin collecting, condition is key. If your 2020 quarter is in pristine, uncirculated condition, it could be worth a lot more than its face value. Coins that have been carefully stored, kept free from scratches, and well preserved are highly sought after by collectors. So, if you've got a 2020 quarter that's been in perfect condition from the day it was minted, you could be looking at a valuable find. Special editions. Sometimes, the US Mint releases special editions of coins, including those with reverse proofs or coins that were part of limited edition sets. These can increase the value of a coin, especially if the edition was highly anticipated or released in small numbers. So, if you come across a special or limited edition 2020 quarter, it could be a rare treasure. Now, the moment you've been waiting for. Just how much could your 2020 quarter be worth? If you happen to have one of the rarer designs, one in mint condition, or even one with a minting error, you could be sitting on a valuable coin that's worth up to $2,000. That's right, $2,000 for a single 2020 quarter. So, next time you pull out your change, take a good look at that 2020 quarter before you toss it into your jar. You could have a rare or special edition coin that's worth a lot more than you think. Whether it's a low mintage coin, one with a minting error, or just one in great condition, there's definitely value in those 2020 quarters. In today's video, we're going to explore a special coin that you might have missed, the United States quarter dollar from 2016. Now, at first glance, a 2016 quarter might seem like just another standard coin. But don't be fooled. This little piece of currency could actually be worth far more than its face value. We're talking about thousands of dollars for a single quarter. Curious? Keep watching, and we'll tell you exactly how this seemingly ordinary coin could be worth $8,000. Yes, you read that right, $8,000. So, whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just starting out, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future coin discoveries. Let's dive into the world of the 2016 quarter dollar. Let's start by taking a look at the history behind the 2016 quarter. The quarter dollar is one of the most iconic and widely circulated coins in the United States. First introduced back in 1796, the quarter has undergone numerous design changes over the years. Most recently, quarters have been part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which began in 2010 and ran through 2021. The 2016 quarter was part of the final years of this program, with 5 different designs being released throughout the year to celebrate national parks, historic sites, and other iconic landmarks across the country. Each coin in this program features a unique design on the reverse side, highlighting a different national park or monument that has shaped the cultural and natural heritage of the United States. The designs released in 2016 were dedicated to the following parks and landmarks: Harriet Tubman Underground Railroad National Historical Park in Maryland, Shawnee National Forest in Illinois, Cumberland Gap National Historical Park in Kentucky, Tennessee, and Virginia, Cape Hatteras National Seashore in North Carolina. Guam's War in the Pacific National Historical Park. Each of these coins tells a story through its intricate designs, showcasing the beauty and history of the United States. But, what really makes the 2016 quarter dollar stand out in the world of coin collecting isn't just the beauty of the design, it's the rarity and condition of certain versions that can make these coins incredibly valuable. Now, let's dive into the design of the 2016 quarter and what makes it so special. As always, the obverse, front, side of the coin features the iconic image of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan in 1932. This design has been used on quarters for nearly a century, and it's a staple of U.S. coinage, but the reverse side is where things get interesting. The 2016 quarters feature 5 unique designs, each representing a different national park or historical site. These designs are part of the America the Beautiful series, and they are rich in symbolism and detail. The Harriet Tubman Underground Railroad National Historical Park coin features an image of Harriet Tubman guiding a group of people to freedom, symbolizing the courage and strength of the Underground Railroad. The Shawnee National Forest quarter showcases the beauty of southern Illinois, with a depiction of the Shawnee Hills and rock formations. The Cumberland Gap National Historical Park coin highlights the Cumberland Gap, a passageway that was key for settlers moving westward. The Cape Hatteras National Seashore design shows the famous Cape Hatteras Lighthouse, a symbol of safety for sailors navigating the waters off the coast of North Carolina. The War in the Pacific National Historical Park coin commemorates the sacrifices made during World War II, with an image of a vintage bomb and American flag. Each design is crafted with incredible detail, and the high level of craftsmanship gives these quarters a unique artistic appeal. But the value of these coins isn't just in their artistic beauty, it's also in their rarity, condition, and sometimes minting errors, which can make certain 2016 quarters worth far more than you'd expect. So, what makes the 2016 quarter so valuable to collectors? The answer lies in a few key factors: rarity, condition, and minting errors. Low mintage. While millions of quarters were produced in 2016, some designs were struck in lower quantities than others. For example, certain releases may have had smaller mintages or were produced in special batches for limited release. The lower the mintage, the higher the demand and value. A 2016 quarter from a limited release or smaller batch could be worth a lot more than you might think. Minting errors. Coins with minting errors are highly sought after by collectors. If you find a 2016 quarter with a misaligned die, a double strike, or any other type of flaw or mistake, it could make the coin incredibly valuable. Error coins are one of the most exciting finds for collectors because they are rare and unique. If you come across a 2016 quarter with an error, it could be worth far more than you imagined. Condition. As with any coin, the condition of the 2016 quarter plays a huge role in its value. Coins that are in uncirculated condition or are rated highly by grading services can fetch a much higher price than coins that have been in circulation. A quarter in pristine condition, with sharp details and no visible wear, will be far more valuable than one that's been used for years. And now, the moment you've been waiting for: just how much could your 2016 quarter dollar be worth? If you have one of the rarer designs, a coin in perfect condition, or even one with a minting error, it could be worth up to $8,000. Yes, you heard that right, $8,000 for a single 2016 quarter. It may seem hard to believe, but in the world of rare coin collecting, these types of coins are extremely valuable. The combination of rarity, condition, and unique designs make certain 2016 quarters worth far more than you might think. So, next time you get a 2016 quarter, take a closer look. You could have a rare, valuable coin sitting in your pocket right now. Whether it's a low mintage design, a minting error, or simply a pristine example of this iconic coin, the 2016 quarter could be worth a lot more than just 25 cents.